My name's Alan Sarley from the Alternatives to Violence project. We run 3-day workshops helping people with issues of anger and violence. I've done workshops in a number of prisons, including Strange Ways, but today it's almost impossible for us to get into prisons to be able to do these workshops. I mean, we reckon that they are very, very cost effective and very effective in changing people's attitudes, as long as you can get a cohort of people who are feeling the same. So running one workshop won't work, but if you keep doing it month after month, then the attitudes on the wings do change. So for me, I'm really sad that here is an opportunity for volunteers to do good work in the prisons, but the authorities just prevent us from doing it time after time after time.
Why do they would say because of time and strictures on time, because they would say with some justification that all their time is spent on just servicing the prisoners, if you like, you know, just making sure they get up in, well, you know, unlock when they should be unlocked, going to court, to and from court, you know, just servicing the basic needs of the prison. Of course, prison staff, POA, will, you know, will obviously ask, you know, and they'll make excuses sometimes, but by and large, they can say that with good reason. They haven't got the time, but they certainly haven't got the will either in lots of places. But I couldn't agree. I've seen schemes in prison that work, that really do. I've seen sex offender treatment programs. I was on one in one prison where it was a mixed wing, you know, so-called ordinary prisoners and sex offenders. And I've seen examples myself of how a treatment program can work when I've seen a sex offender completely reformed. No question about it in my mind. You know, it did work, it can work, but because of the pressure and the overcrowding. And the more people go into prisons, you know, like yourself, the more prisons come out to the society, if you like. It's back to my thing, we don't know what goes on. So I'm all for people going into prisons, but I have to say, again, being pessimistic, I think it's going to get worse before it gets better, because overcrowding is just going to go up.